Okay, so this is the demo on how to resize your Untooned cartoon in a Google Doc. So I've opened up a Google Doc. I am now going to go to one of my duty-free or copyright-free websites. I'll just type in Unsplash. There it is. And there's a whole list of them. There's Pexels, there's Unsplash, there's Pixabay, all excellent. Some of them repeat across all copyright-free websites, but they're usually pretty high quality photos. So let's say I want to do Donald Duck. That's my cartoon. So I'm going to search the real life version of Duck, and I'll pull up a whole list of ducks. So all over, there's a cute little duckling doing different things. So you will choose what you want. For this, I want it to be the whole body. And this, he looks kind of proud to be a duck. So I'll click on that one. A couple ways you can do this now. You can either download it. If you're working on a Chromebook, I think you can just grab the image and drag it into your Google Doc, or I guess Macs work that way and drop it down that way. Go back here. You can right click, copy image, go to your Google Doc, or you can go edit, paste, any way you want to get your real life version onto your Google Doc. So once you have that, you can exit out of that website. You don't have to worry about it anymore because you have your image. So I'm asking that these be 6 inches by 8 inches. Now to do that, a couple steps you have to do. The first step is that you want to click your image, and at the bottom it pulls up this bar. And all this is just how do you want this image to interact with the text on your page. And for our sake, I just want it to be behind the text or in front. Either of these two buttons will work. That's fine. And I'm also going to ask that you just put your name somewhere on the document. So when I go to print these out, I'll know whose is whose. Okay, so here's my duck. We have, it's easy to move around because we clicked move with text, so I can move it anywhere I want on this page. But I have a lot of background information, and I don't really want that. I want just the duck. So in Google Docs, you can double click, and it pulls up this crop icon around the window. So I'm going to bring that over there, bring that one over there, and it'll just come down just a little bit. So that we have just the duck for our image. I'll click outside. It cuts everything else away. Now I have just the duck, and I can make just the duck big enough. So again, I'm going to click it, right click it. For Chromebooks, if you just take your 2 fingers and lightly touch the keypad, this menu opens up. You go to Image, Options, way at the bottom here. Click it. And the very first option is Size and Rotation. I'm going to click that, and it'll give us the size. Right now it is 4.29, and it's about 3.5 wide. So I'm going to change that to 8 because I want it to be 6 by 8. And it automatically changes the width because we've locked our aspect ratio. It's just automatically checked, but there it is. So it says it's perfectly height, but it's still too wide. We don't want it to be that wide. So I'm gonna move my image closer to the center of my paper. And once again, I'm gonna double click to bring up the crop bar, and I'll just start dragging this over. You can see the width starts to change. Now it's 6.23, a little bit more, 6.16, 6.07, 6.04. We're gonna get it here. There we go, 6 by 8, perfect. And you just have to click outside of that image and it saves it. So there we go. I'll just bring it up so when I print it, it's not right on the edge of my paper. And that's it. I'll zoom out so you can see better. From there, I want you to hit the share button, and you're going to just name it. You can just call it Duck. Also, it's a duck. And I want to share it with Mr. Check. So I'll hit, his name is Jared Check. So I'll do j.cz. There it pops up. Click it, and we'll send it off. Make sure it says editor for me, please. And that's it. Mr. Check will receive that, and I will print that off for you. And then when you're done, you're going to take a ruler and measure 1-inch boxes all the way around this image. Not the paper, just the image. Let me know if you have questions.